This is Colin Dixon with nScreen Media, and I'm at Connected TV in London talking with Thomas Helbo. And Thomas, you are the CTO of ComHem, and you are just about to release a new set-top box using the Android TV operating system. Is that right?
Yes, that is right.
And so talk to us a little bit about how you went about selecting Android TV, and then we can talk about some of the things that you're doing with it.
Yeah. Currently, we have been on a journey to improve the customer experience. Part of that journey has been TiVo. So we have TiVo to approximately 40% of the customers. But what we've learned is that 60% of the customers probably won't have a PVR set-top box. And they haven't had any new features since we launched with HD, probably 10 years ago. So we wanted to give them a possibility of having the interactive functionalities. Mm-hmm. And we started looking at the market, building a new strategy, seeing what was available. And I think three different solutions stood out. The turnkey solutions, as we are familiar with from TiVo. The RDK, which is being pushed mostly by larger operators. And then Android TV being the new and very aggressive in the market.
Now, Android TV doesn't quite cover the same. It's not a full operating system for operators. It's really focused on the client side, right?
Yeah, it's purely a client end device.
So talk a bit. You'll have a new set-top box for this. Tell me a little bit about that set-top box.
Well, the set-top box is a hybrid set-top box. So it do DVB-C, which is needed for the cable network that we're having in Sweden. It do DTT, which is the terrestrial network in Sweden, which we have the operator on as well. And then it does multicast for the IP connections, and we can do unicast for OTT.
And does it have a massive processor and lots of memory?
Yeah, that's one of the good things, I think, with Android. Even though it's expensive, it gives you the capability of building a very consistent and fast user interface that allows you to provide a good service.
That's the box that's expensive, not the operating system, right?
No. It's the box. The hardware, of course, there's a price on having very fast hardware.
Yeah.
But you need to compare it to the devices like Android TV, because that's basically the same capabilities we're providing.
And when that box starts up, does it go to Android's interface or does it go to your interface?
No, it goes directly to the ComHem interface. So we've integrated completely, and it is a fully ComHem experience.
And one of the advantages of that box is it brings a lot of functionality with it, one of which, of course, is there's already a bunch of OTT apps integrated in, right? Is that one of the reasons why you decided to go that way?
I think we are seeing ourselves as part of the battle for HDMI 1. The need for having more content than just content through broadcast TV is an important part of that. And I don't think that we as an aggregator of content can live without having additional sources like OTT. So it's a huge benefit for us. And if we have an agreement with an OTT provider, then we can easily integrate that into the environment and into the set-top box.
Straight in. And are you using other advanced features like there's a unified search system, there's voice control, there are recommendations? Are you using those sorts of features as well?
Yeah, we are. Even if Swedish is not the preferred language of these search engines, it's working quite well in the Android set-top box, and we're using it together with the operator functionalities that allows you to promote your content fairly good.
Yeah, and voice, you're using voice as
well?
We're
using voice, yeah.
Yeah, were those things difficult to integrate into your system?
No, I would say it came fairly out of the box. I think we need some tweaking on the search once we get more customers and get more volume on the box. But that's a good thing about this solution, is that it's built in a way that we don't have these massive software development loops, so we can do updates every 2 weeks if we want to.
So it sounds like you're very focused on helping your customers get the services they're using outside of ComHem services on television as well as your services, right?
Yeah, I think the aggregation of having our services in combination with other services is what makes this a really good product. And I think the integration, we've integrated with 3 of the major OTT providers in Sweden together with YouTube, and then we're covering more than 80% of the OTT viewing within our environment.
So can I ask a bit of a cheeky question? I've often wondered if operators see past their own services and if they can see that they still have a role with their customer, even a video role with their customer, even if they're not providing any video services. Is that something that you've thought about?
I think we prefer and we think that you get the benefits of having the set-top box with our services, but we also recognize that people may want to use it in summer houses, in places where they don't spend the entire year, and it should be the opportunity to deselect services if that is what is relevant for those customers. But we haven't made any decisions on going in that direction yet.
Well, this is very exciting. So the launch is in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I'll be in the Nordic region in a few weeks, so maybe if we're together, you'll sit down with me and we can talk about how the launch went.
Sure, no problem.
Very good. Thomas, thank you very much and good luck with the launch.
Thank you very much.
This has been Colin Dixon with nScreenMedia.